And you know me, I'm all about the little green book. So it'll look like that. All right, it's Monday evening. We're over here near Springfield, Missouri. We're at the APU Center shop. My little generator quit generating. So this is where I bought this generator. They didn't install it on this truck. They actually installed it on my other 03. It's been a good little generator. So I looked at the hours on this generator. There's 16,886 hours on this little generator. Some people say, APUs aren't worth it. Man, you got to think about idle time. I hate idling. So, all right, I got the calculator here. So that generator's got 16,886 hours on it. Now, it was used when I bought it, reconditioned. So those aren't as the hours I put on it. But I think, if I remember right, it had 13,000 hours on it when I bought it. That's 3,000 hours. But anyway, let's do some quick math. We'll say 16,886 hours. And we'll multiply that by about 45 for 45 miles an hour. So that's equivalent to 760,000 miles time on the truck. So if I would have idled that truck, or idled the truck for that long, that's equivalent to 760,000 miles. So my theory on idling, your truck engine only has so much life. And do you want to use that life driving down the road, or do you want to use it idling in a truck stop? I see trucks. I pull in a truck stop on a Friday. Maybe I'm going to spend a weekend there. Truck next to me be idling all weekend long. And that don't take in consideration the amount of fuel you're burning compared to my little generator. So I would rather use up a little 2-cylinder diesel engine than my big motor. And especially these new DEF engines, they do not like to idle. And a lot of problems are created by idling these new DEF engines. But anyway, that's me talking. It's been a lazy weekend. I did laundry, hung out with some friends over there in Mercertown, and just kind of hanging out. I went ahead and deadheaded over here. There was nothing to do, so I want to get this fixed so I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I did stop today and got the truck washed, and man, they did a really bad job. But I got most of the dirt off, I guess. But I have had better truck washes. Well, Dorsey trailer's doing good. No issues with that. Everything looks good back here. All right, let me give you a generator update. So the APU Center worked on the generator, and they replaced the capacitor, and most likely the capacitor wasn't even bad because I took the old one off. Come to find out, it was another problem. So it was the breaker for the generator, which is up in here. I don't know if you can see it in there, right there. So the breaker, you can see the marks right there. So I'm glad I brought it to the APU Center to have them look at it, because I was ready to spend $2,000 for a generator head because I couldn't figure out why I had didn't have electricity. And they fixed what I messed up, which was the capacitor, because it's probably not even bad. But they put a new capacitor in, and I got an extra one just in case. But what problem was this breaker. So I'm glad I came down here because the guy showed me what was wrong. And this is a household breaker, and they don't deal with household breakers. So I come down here to the Menards, the hardware place, whatever you want to call it. So anyway, I'm finishing this up, and I just tested it, started the generator, turned on the air conditioner, we got power, so everything's good. All right, we're still over here in Springfield, Missouri. I had put my name on a load. It wasn't too far away from here, going back to Louisville, but I didn't get it. So I ended up taking load out of Granite City, good old skidded coils, going back to Louisville. The one thing about taking the skidded coils back to Louisville, I can go swing by Effingham at Joe's Truck Lube and get my oil changed. I am way overdue for an oil change. But we're gonna go ahead and top off a little bit of fuel here. That way we don't have to buy any more fuel. Fuel here is, I don't want to say cheap, less expensive. But we'll top off here, get enough to do our running around. Make our way over to Granite City. We're gonna camp out over there at Granite City. All right, we got our fuel. I just put 60 gallons in. Top the tanks off. That way I don't have to stop for fuel anymore.
Turn left onto the I-44 East ramp.
Got just a little over 200 miles over to Granite City. Check the traffic. Traffic looks pretty good. Don't see any red or yellow all the way over. We are going to hit St. Louis about 5:30, 6 o'clock.
I can't
We made it over here to Granite City. I wanted to show you guys. I want to show you guys that Peterbilt. A pretty cool looking little truck. Stub nose Peterbilt. That's not a factory sleeper though. I kind of like the way that looks. That's pretty cool looking. So we're going to be loading tomorrow morning. They're mowing the big grass field for Bailey out there, so we'll go take Bailey out for a walk. It is going on 6 o'clock right now. Once all the mowers are done out there, we'll go outside, get our equipment ready for tomorrow. We're picking up, I think it's 4 skidded coils. Hang on one second. So we're going to pick up 4 skidded coils and 1 laydown coil. So we got to get racks out, a set of racks and some wood for that. So once everybody is done mowing the grass and everything out there, we'll go outside with a little quiet and dig out our equipment. All right, it's a little quieter out here now. Freshly mowed grass. Bailey's been out here playing in the grass. It's about, I think it's about 7 o'clock. So it's about closing time here. But they'll let you sleep here at nighttime. So what we got to do is dig out a set of coil racks. We're going to pick up what I call 1 baby coil. And our appointment's at 7 o'clock in the morning. So we'll go ahead and get everything ready. This is something I did. Let me get out of the shadow. Something I did this weekend. I bought some metal toolboxes and put my stuff. I was using plastic containers and they were breaking. I don't know. I might have to come up with a better way to stack them, but at least the plastic containers won't break. All right, hang on a second. I get comments about coil racks, and there's no load rating on a coil rack, so there's no minimum requirement or anything. The book says that you have to use a cradle for a coil. I'll call a laydown coil, and but it doesn't say anything about the number of coil racks that's required. There's no weight limit or weight rating on a coil rack, so there you can see it just says made in China like most everything else. But we'll get a set of coil racks out. Bailey's enjoying the grass. Next thing we're going to get out, let me go over here. See if I can crawl into here without getting too dirty. So I have some cut boards that I use for coils. I can use the long ones or I can use these. These work pretty good. We're gonna get 3 of these because I'll show you why in a second. So the reason I got 3 pieces of wood is I'm going to take a piece of wood, put there. Piece of wood, put there. One right there. So the the coil will sit down in here. And the reason I have 3, we're getting what I call a baby coil, and if you look way over there, it'll look similar to those right there. So the book says it cannot touch the deck of the trailer, so it has to be off the deck. So I get 3 pieces, that way a little coil, when you put it in there, it won't be touching the deck. If we just use 2 pieces, see how big the gap is, the coil, a little coil will sit down on the deck. And you know me, I'm all about the little green book, so it'll look like that once we get set up. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff away. We got a tarp tomorrow. Yeah, I like the metal boxes. I'm gonna have to come up with something a little bit better though. So, all right, I'm gonna finish cleaning this mess up and walk Bailey a little bit more. It's a nice evening tonight. I like camping out over here. But we'll call it quits for today.